Okay, I'm getting ready to take this cable out of this tilting tube. They say to clean that out. My steering is a little stiff. Well, my situation is a little different than most. I can't get it out because of the distance between here and there, and this is so stiff. I cannot pull it out. So what I need to do is tilt the engine just enough to where I can clear the end of this. If not, I can always take this off. Give me another 1/2 inch of clearance at least. And so what I'm going to do is leave this one here, take 3 bolts out, and so now the engine will tilt just enough to pull this out. Like I say, it's a little stiff. It's not frozen, but I think it's all the accumulation of lots of grease through the years. This is a 2004. And the other problem I have is this. I've only got this much clearance, maybe 1 inch. So I tilt it, and I'm only going to have 1 inch of tilting. So yeah, wish me luck. I'm going to take all these guys apart and got to make sure that I reseal it really good when I get done, and hopefully it won't leak, because there's the water line right here, which means these 2 bottom ones are underwater all the time. So alright, so it's time to get to work. Alright, well, I got all the bolts out, both sides on the other side, and this one's loose. So now the worst part for me on this job is I gotta drag all my tools out here, because my carport and boat is on the opposite side of the house, which the other side is my garage where all my tools are. So okay, so right now I'm going to go underneath down here and see if I can unscrew all those bolts out of there. This one's sort of loose. It wants to go, so yeah, it shouldn't be a big problem. There's so much silicone on there. Alright, I got all the bolts out, but I'm not sure if that's going to give me enough clearance. So before I even start struggling with this, I'm going to take this off to give me another 1/2 inch of clearance. It's going to be close, so stay tuned. Alright, so here's my story. This over here has separated, which is not good, because now the only thing holding the motor up is the tube inside. So by undoing the 2 screws on that side, the whole motor slid to the side. So I'm holding on to it with these clamps for now. It's not going to go anywhere, I don't think, but I still have the issue here. It still doesn't clear. So what I'm going to have to do is cut this out a little bit, maybe 1 inch down. Hopefully. What I'm going to do right now is take this off and see how far I need to go without cutting any gas lines or anything else. So yeah, I wouldn't do this if I were you. I'd just have it done. But this is good experience. I do need to go to Home Depot and pick up a blade, like I say, and cut that out. That's the only way this rod's going to come out. It's just not enough tilt. So yeah, not good. Alright, stay tuned. Well, I finally got it out. Took drastic measures, but now I gotta clean the tube, and I actually put this thing back together. Remember, it was separating. Put it back together. Now I've just got to clean it all up and put it back together. Alright, I've got everything put back together, except now I've got to line up the holes, and the only way I was able to do that is to jack up this side, since there's a bolt on the other side. So now it looks like they line up. I just got to put my bolts in. Everything's pretty much done here. I gathered all my tools, put them all together here. But yeah, it's back together. As soon as it's together, I'll show you how easier it is to turn the steering wheel than it was. It's not perfect. There's probably some cable issues, but it's a lot better than it was. At least now it's steerable. Steerable? Is that a word? Anyway, so it's time to put the bolts back in. All right, well, she's all done. It's a lot better than it was. It's not perfect, but it's definitely not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, took a lot of work. It's just unbelievable how many tools you need just for one job. Check it out. I got a wheelbarrow full. I had to use the jack to jack it back up just because it's so heavy. But it's all back together. Everything works, and that's it. I've winterized both engines, and we're good to go. Alright, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, because I've always got something going on. Appreciate it. Thanks.